Okay, hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So, for one, if you guys haven't noticed, I don't know if you have or not, but I got new clothes today. I'm so excited, and I'm gonna be trying them on tomorrow and Wednesday, Thursday-ish. Not for a YouTube video, because I know they're try-on hauls and stuff like that on YouTube, but I'm so excited that I'm excited tonight. So just wanted to clear that out. I am still doing my challenge, believe it or not. Is it a struggle? Let me say that it is. I've had some days where I'm struggling and I can't get past it. I even tried doing a redraw on in Portrait. I had done day 1 and that and I was like, okay, well, and I had spent all day on it and the proportions were accurate and it was just not lining up. Guys, I started with the background first and I'm not used to that, and starting with the background first and working in negative space. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna scrap it and do day 11, and that's where we are now. Day 11, oh my goodness, this has been quite a journey. And I say that because I've been learning a lot of techniques. I've been learning how to get your sketch down proportionate, as you see here. I am so excited, you guys. Like, look, the chin, the face shape is not too wide. The chin levels up how I like it. I'm actually not frowning upon this, and normally when I draw bigger, I'm like trying to fill up the whole space, which I'm going to talk about pointers in a minute, how I got to the sketch and how I got to basically make it accurate, like the photograph I'm using. This photograph I found on Pinterest, and I just looked up sunglasses in case you guys are wondering. That being said, I can't say sorry guys. It's sorry. I'm excited tonight. So that being said, she gave us some guidelines of how to start out your drawing and start with the bigger shapes, like bigger shapes. And I emphasize that because I was starting at the edge of the paper and I was like, try to fill the whole thing. When in reality, the most important thing to do is getting your proportions right. Am I right? So, with that being said, again, let me backtrack. So I drew a square box rectangle and did vertical and horizontal guidelines. So that helped me measure. And not only that, if you guys been in art school or anything like that, you know what I'm talking about. But I only took, well, very loosely saying that I only took 1 year of graphic design classes. I very little remember what I learned in those classes, and it was only half a semester anyway, so that's why I say very loosely, and I don't even remember them talking about this, but the Skillshare class did, so I'm teaching you what I learned from the Skillshare class. And what they did in the Skillshare class, if you have your thumb measure along the pencil on top and keep moving it, like if say I'm measuring this eye right here, you go from here and then go, I don't know if I'm doing a better job explaining it, all the way down here, and that's the width of, or the height or width, whatever, sunglasses. I'm doing a terrible job explaining it because I don't want to get up and do the whole arm extension method that they teach, but you get the general idea. Basically, they have you stand up and measure your arm, your whole arm. Your elbow has to be locked, and you hold it in front of you. Now, your reference picture has to be way in front of you so that I can be able to do that. So without a long-winded explaining how I got to this sketch, but the main majority thing that you need to focus on is getting that rectangle box and the horizontal and vertical guidelines. And what I mean by that, I'm gonna get my sketchbook so I can explain it a lot better, and then we'll get on to the speed drawing part. So I'm doing practically in my sketchbook. It's my rough sketchbook here, but you want to take a ruler or something that you can measure on, and this is how you get your sketch accurate based on your reference. And this helps. You can turn the paper if you want to. Sorry if it's not on frame. And I'm already at 5 minutes. Okay, so you want to measure it up. And this is a new method to me because I've been trying to find something that will work that is not a grid method. But then again, kind of is because you're drawing within the squares. So you guys can see that, okay? So you have these two lined up to make a rectangle. But again, when you're measuring your reference picture, measure the width and height of your reference picture. That way you can get your guidelines down. And the way she explained it, like, this makes so much sense to me. Like, you have no idea that I learned this trick, and I was so excited. Like, I could draw bigger now, and I know I've been drawing bigger, but my proportions have been out of whack like crazy. Or maybe I'm just being too hard. So I think that is not straight, but I don't have time to correct it. But you get the general idea. So I'm making the horizontal guidelines for this one. You necessarily don't have to cut, well, I mean, I guess you have to, but cut your reference, if you do have an iPad or Procreate, you could always draw on top of your picture to have. Now, these two need to be equal, but I'm just doing this in rough guideline sketch. But according to your reference and according to what you're drawing, and then after you get your reference, say I'm drawing a face, I go draw a rough, quick gesture of the face, and I'm only doing this to show where the face is. And then after you get to your general shape, what you do, you block out the hair and everything you need. You block out where the proportions of the eyes, then your eyes go here. Block out eyes. I'm doing this very quickly. And then come down here, and then not face tutorial, but you block out the nose. And this is how I know that the draw line's out of place. And I know that if I need to fix it, I can go ahead, and that's how I get my accurate sketch. So I can always see a face coming about. So you want to do the eyebrows same, you can have more guidelines and more accurate sketches, but you can work your face like that. So that's how I work out with the face, and that's how I place in the guidelines. See, I can already see a face coming out like this, and you get the general idea, you draw your features, and yeah. So that is a very rough guidelines on how I map out the faces now. It's a little different. Just start out bigger shapes and then hone down in on the detail. Kind of like you're carving and sculpting. So I'm doing it very roughly because I don't want to waste your time. But you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'm back to making videos, and I hope you guys enjoy today's video, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys. Okay, hey guys, and welcome to this part of the video. Now, you're going to get a special treat at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. You're going to get a bonus day of a speed drawing that did not get posted yesterday, and I was going to. But yeah, so this is day 11. At the end of the video, you'll get day 10. Right now, I was just looking at my reference, and I was trying to get my reference up, so that's why I haven't started drawing yet. I wanted to go over some tips because I felt like I was explaining it not really wrong. but I was explaining it unclearly, or not clearly, what you want to do to get your accurate sketch. So what you want to do, you want to have your reference in front of you and have your arm extended out. And you want to move your thumb up or down or however you want to move it to get your measurement from the top of your pencil. This way it's accurate and it can basically get an accurate sketch down. And how I started this drawing, you see there's a rectangle box type. I don't really know how much else to say there, but you have a rectangle box first. You want to start with your big visual shape and then work your way down. I am drawing sunglasses in this portrait, but you want to do the same for the eyes. Now, when you get to your eyes, you want to measure the width of the eye and the height of the eye with your pencil. And I didn't do it here because, like I just said, I am drawing sunglasses, so bear with me. I didn't cheat or anything like that, not drawing the eyes. This was the prompt for today, so bear with me. So, for today's tip on how to get even more accurate proportions, you want to draw a horizontal and vertical lines for your sketch. That way, the placement of everything, and also the third tip that you want to have place your, keep your composition. Now, when I first started portraiture or the challenge, I guess, I was mainly focusing on trying to make really big portraits. You know, and that's fine and everything, and getting the proportions right, I'll get there someday, but that's what shouldn't be the focus of the challenge. The focus of the challenge should be get the proportions right and understand proportions. And it may seem like I'm being hard on myself, but I really am just passionate about it. The reason I'm saying that is because, not to justify or anything, but you want to have an accurate sketch. And the reason I keep talking about it is even if the sketch might not be accurate to the T, then there's always ways to fix it. Like, when I started sketching, I sketched this off camera, so that's why I'm a little hesitant in talking about how accurate it is. But I wanted to verify real quick. And we'll get on to day 10 right now, but I just want to say when you get your accurate sketch, this is an example of focusing on the bigger scale, and this is day 10, and I was trying to fill up the whole paper. Like, I was so focused on filling up the whole paper that I wasn't paying attention to accurate proportions. Like, I feel like the eyes are too small compared to day 11's drawing so far. Like, I know I haven't drawn eyes, but I can definitely tell the eyes are too small in this one. And it's not that I'm being too hard on myself. I'm criticizing myself, what it is. But I'm trying to break it down to you that I'm trying, to not lean the focus of filling up the whole paper and make a really big drawing, saying I can make a big drawing. Because in reality, proportions matter the most. Proportion accuracy, I think, and I've been learning that tonight, and I've been learning, I don't know, I love learning. So I think that overrides the fact that if I can fill up the whole page and get the proportions right, then I think that overrides that. So, but the bottom line is, guys, practice makes progress, and that's why, when I did this video yesterday, I was trying to do the video yesterday, and the struggle was real. I didn't feel motivated, and I was like being too hard on myself. I wanted improvement. Well, I am getting improvement, alright, and this challenge is a struggle. Getting out those big portraits like I'm doing now is like, oh my goodness. Back to back is momentum, and I'm trying to get momentum going again. and why I started the challenge in the first place. I'm slowly getting there to have momentum again, and I'm just really excited for this video because it's a breaking point for me. Oh, I was going to talk about the third tip that I want to talk about is the negative and positive space in your drawings. So the negative space is the background and the positive space is your subject. I've also been learning that, and I've also been processing that, and basically having the negative space help position my portraits. So that's why this one was a little wacky. Well, not really wacky, but you know what I'm trying to say? Anyways, guys, this video is coming to an end. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this video helped you in some way, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.